Testing, testing. One, two, one, two, three. Not yet. Yes, we are live. That's right, we are live. All right, we are live, alive. Here we go. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Just looking right here to buy. Entering into my zone. I'm gonna buy it, of course, right here. Gonna go for 700, 730 right here after earnings. Expecting a good earnings call right here. We're gonna enter into NVIDIA, which is reporting earnings tomorrow. It's gonna be very important right here. Very big sell-off right here. No reason why everybody, FOMO, waiting for the moment, waiting for the right time. This is very important right here. Got to be filled right here. Not happening because NVIDIA is one of the leaders of the semiconductors right here. Everything that you watch, that you use, that you have is uh, a semiconductor viable right here. Okay. I'm gonna watch for Netflix. What's happening in Netflix? Netflix looking for closing this gap right here. I'm not gonna touch it because it's not on my zone. Adobe oversold, beautiful, beautiful oversold right here. I'm ready to buy. I'm gonna buy it right here. 10 units Adobe coming back to 605. Beautiful. 600. Gonna go back to 600 right here. 10 units done right here. Coming back to this zone oversold because of the news of the OpenAI doing these videos that text to video and stuff. But it's coming back, trying to come back at the solid thing. It's in my area. Good. It complements what I need. It needs to be done. Right here, watching Meta. Meta, what's gonna happen? It's gonna close to the downside to fill up this gap. We don't know yet, but it's not in my zone. I'm not gonna enter Meta. What we got? Mastercard. Mastercard right here. Looking for Mastercard, watching to see if I can enter or not. Look at this beautiful entering into my zone oversold Mastercard. I'm gonna buy it right here. Mastercard right here, 10 units. Going to just close this gap right here, 468, 450. I'm gonna put 450 right here. 450. Mastercard buy 450. Let's do 467. 467 Mastercard. There you go. What do we have over here? Microsoft. Microsoft is taking a dip right here. Now looking for close this gap right here, 415 Microsoft. There you go. Microsoft, 10 units, 415. Look at this. There you go. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna also buy for the long trend for the 1 year, and we're gonna review it after 1 year, see what's gonna happen. Home Depot did a sell off right here because missing of earnings. I'm not gonna touch it. It's not in my area. McDonald's, what's happening? Nothing happening right here. Visa, one of my favorites. Nothing happening right here. Snowflake entering into my sold, oversold area. I'm just gonna hold for this. Be patient for this, and also I'm watching for American Express. American Express looking good, but I'm not gonna touch it. It's not in my area. Tesla, one of my favorites. Tesla, come on, what's happening? Staying right here, trying to get up from here, but I'm still having my right here stocks on Tesla for 216 right here. 216. Gonna protect this one with the stop loss, of 190. 190. Let's go. There you go. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If it's not gonna happen, we got it right here. Okay. We got Apple. Let me see. Apple oversold. What's happening on Apple is doing oversold right here, closing the gap, ready to take off. I'm gonna buy Apple to the 192 again, which is a good area. 192. 192. There you go. Beautiful. Apple entering my area. I know Apple is very strong. Coming back to JP Morgan right here, nothing to be done. Walmart, nice jump to the upside. What's happening over here? Closing to the gap. I'm not gonna touch it. It's not yet in my area. Amazon, what's going on in Amazon? Amazon looking to close this gap. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna hold it. I'm not gonna touch it, but it's already in my oversold area. What's happening on AMD? Beautiful AMD oversold. I'm gonna buy it to the 179, 173. We can do 173. Let's see, 173. There you go, right here. What else do I have? I got Chevron. I'm not gonna touch it. Google, Google. Didn't close this gap. About to close this gap. I'm gonna buy Google right here just for closing this gap at 151. Beautiful, 151. 151 right here. There you go. Taiwan Semiconductors. We have Taiwan Semiconductors doing the oversold, looking to close this gap. Probably, I'm gonna wait to see what is gonna be the next move. Just not gonna touch it. Just holding for there. Uh, DoorDash waiting over here to see closing this gap. DoorDash very strong. I like DoorDash. I'm gonna buy it into the 124, 122 could be good. 122. There you go. 122 right here. We got Disney also. What's happening in Disney? Disney looking for closing this gap, about to close this gap. Look like it's gonna close this gap, so I'm just gonna not gonna touch it. Just hold it over there. Oracle, beautiful Oracle. I love you, Oracle. Oracle right here, about to close the gap right here on 115, 114. I will do it. 114. There you go. Entering my area. I'm gonna buy it, of course. Right here, beautiful, beautiful Oracle. Now what we got? We got Shopify right here. Shopify going up into 89. It's not in my area. I'm not gonna touch it. Uber, let me see. Uber, about to close this gap. Maybe right here. I'm not gonna touch it. It's not in my area. Lee Auto, beautiful Lee Auto. I'm waiting for you to get into the 36. Come on, Lee Auto. You can give me 36. Give me 36. That would be awesome. I'm gonna put it right here. 36. 36, 36, 36. Very good. Only Auto showing earnings next week, I believe, on to the 36 area. Palantir is holding. We don't know if it's going to come back to close this gap or maybe it's going to keep going up. I'm going to hold it. It's entering into the oversold. Just keep a close eye on this thing. Right here, Bitcoin doing good. 51,627. Beautiful number. Just hold it over here. Be very cautious about Bitcoin because Bitcoin, remember that it's very volatile. Okay, we're waiting. We're expecting a 56,000 or 60,000, but we're not gonna see it very soon. We're gonna see it probably this week or maybe the next week. Let me see gold. Gold. What's happening in gold? Overbought. Ready to sell again. It's gonna sell again. Gold right here. I'm not gonna touch it. I don't know very good about gold, so that's why I'm not gonna touch it for now. And I don't wanna just enter in as crazy as it is. Right here. I'm gonna eliminate this thing so you can have a better idea what's happening right here. This is the 25 to 28 trading days for the Forex USD right now. Looking for the first gap right here. Entering to close right here. Hopefully we here first stop and then next stop and final stop right here. Okay, gonna hit right here. There you go, and there you go. Waiting for these to happen. Just waiting very patiently to come up, and close it over here. For profits, it's gonna take 1 month probably, so that's why you have to be very patient for these trades right here. That's all I got for today. Waiting for tomorrow on what's on NVIDIA. What's happening on NVIDIA? NVIDIA is reporting earnings tomorrow, which everybody looking for a positive trend for Nvidia. Why? Because they are trying to get it back on track. Nvidia is the king of the semiconductors with about 3 trillion. Right here, I'm gonna show you right here the tab. What is happening right here? I'll show you right here what's happening with NVIDIA. Right here is below the VWAP. Coming back and closing the VWAP, going into the top side, into the upper level right here. As soon as it crosses it, it's going to come back to the 719 and hopefully to the 728 and hopefully to the 800. Right now, a lot of calls options for Nvidia. Everybody trying to sell it, trying to get into the earnings as a negative way, but earnings hopefully is going to be good. Right here we got the spread on the positive calls. Right here for Nvidia, keeping a close watch for the titan of semiconductors for tomorrow. Where you gonna use Nvidia? You use Nvidia everywhere. Your gaming console. When you go to the doctor and doctor get check you up and everything, everywhere you see it, they're using these video cards, which are very expensive, and we're just waiting for that thing to happen. That's all I got for now. Have a good day. Have a beautiful day. Have a nice weekend. Keep an eye on Nvidia tomorrow. Keep an eye. Watch for that. Stay profitable. Put your stop loss. Don't gamble. Just do the right thing and do your own research. That's it for me. Have a good night. Have a good day. Stay profitable. And we out.